Welcome back to Illegal Culture Brands Red Tape Talk. I am your host, John Ostos, a.k.a. Illegal CEO, and I'm here with my two counterparts, as per usual. I don't know who to pick first.
I don't even have any cups, so...
Dion No Cup Larry and Cody Big Meat Milk. What's up, guys?
Yo.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
How'd it go? Good times?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I drove down to Wapton yesterday during the the rainstorm that we had.
I hated driving a horse and that shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine Wapton, bro.
Yeah, it was interesting. We didn't stay long. You know, we went down there, went and saw my grandparents or my grandma, and then went to my dad's, ate, and they basically left right away because I wanted to get home before the sun started going down because of the temperature. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to drive when it was still kind of slushy. Yeah. And but thankfully we got home before it started to really freeze. But it's going to be interesting, I think, this spring to see what the water does, because we got a shit ton of rain. Remember during Halloween? Yeah. Right around there, we got a shit ton of rain.
They said we're going to have a really mild winter, though.
The winter, yeah. I'm just. This is a lot now,
so.
This is a lot of water, though. This is a lot of water.
We're having flooding in North Fargo, is what they said. That bridge in North Fargo.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's what I'm curious. Like, even with the minimal snow that we've had, like the amount of water that we already got could end up fucking us in the long run, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
because you got to think about it, like
it's the end of December,
right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It's raining
it's
hard.
Like when you think of snow, you think, you know, it's not a lot of. You need like feet, you know, a lot of feet to come up with a lot of water, but like this amount of rain is. I don't know how many. I don't know what it equates.
It's unheard of. I've never seen it rain like this this late into December ever.
No, it is crazy,
dude. That's that.
Have you seen this before?
It's that HARP program. Dog.
Never.
HARP.
It's that HARP program.
We got home at like 11 last night from my parents, and I get into the driveway. And I'm like, Nicole, there's trees all over the yard. So
yeah, branches are falling everywhere in my neighborhood.
We had some big branches in the yard, and we have some that are broken but still hanging in the trees. She's like, we got to get those down. I was like, I'm not getting them down. The city needs to come do that. Like,
how about blackouts? Did you guys have any?
We had
power
one
outages.
No, thank God, no.
We had one Christmas Eve morning, which was very weird because the weather wasn't too bad yet, but it was icy still. So we had one, and then it came back on 2 hours later. Luckily, I was going to the gym anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Ours went out just this morning on our way out to the gym.
Oh, how long? Is it still out? Or
no, it went out for like a couple hours, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it was weird because my whole neighborhood last night was out. Like street lights and everything, except for my house.
Damn.
Yeah, because we were obviously right by you guys, and we were hearing like the noise that we heard when ours went out. Yeah. It was just like a boof.
Well, did you see the video of a transformer that blew up in West Fargo? It lit the sky up, bro, like lightning and shit. It was crazy. Yeah. Someone posted a video on that insanity of
fucking kind of scary.
Fargo. Yeah.
One day, we were just chilling at my parents.
It would take.
Yeah.
That's all it would take is to shut our power down. And we would go crazy, bro.
We
would go crazy.
Well, if you think about it, if you don't have a generator in your house as a North Dakotan, in the middle of winter, like do
you have a generator?
No, I don't.
Yeah, me either.
I do.
No.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
You would.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I would love it, but I don't know where the fuck to put it. Our house is very full, but think about it though.
Well, I wouldn't match your decor either.
Nah, we would have to dress it up in some shades and lights or something.
Yeah,
well, we've got plugins wired into our house actually, so I can flip it from our house running on our energy to running on the generator. So
it doesn't just fire on automatically if you had a power outage.
It's not a Walmart or nothing. No, we're not in a.
Well, I know where I'm going if the power goes out.
Walmart,
exactly.
You gotta organize, bro, and suit up. I watched that movie finally. By the way,
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind. Yeah, it was disturbing as fuck though. Like all I kept thinking about, and I told you this earlier at the gym. All I kept thinking about was Obama and his wife executive produced this movie.
Yeah.
At a time like this, with the kind of ridicule that they have and the conspiracy theories that are geared towards them right now about all the shit that they do, and they make a movie like this almost as if though they're mocking us, bro. Conspiracy theorists by us. I mean, you know, like it's the weirdest. I'm like, a man who carries himself to be so, like, Obama plays this like he's very dapper and very proper, and very elegant and distinguished and all that shit, and then he goes and makes a movie like this. Of all movies he could have executive produced to show his stature as the first black president of the United States of America, he chose to make a conspiracy movie.
Yeah.
That's in line with everything that we say as conspiracy theorists that is coming, or what is happening right now that's leading up to what's coming. He literally just mocked it all. It was almost like he was just laughing at us.
Yeah. Like,
so like I was watching it very like annoyed, but also very like, dude, what's going on here? Like, this is getting dark, and they don't give a fuck that they're exposing their hand anymore. Like, it's dark. Like I saw, I don't know if you guys saw that Dom posted today, that a couple weeks ago he told us all about Biden, and Biden's doing the bunkers underground. A week later, Zuckerberg comes out. So he says there's 14 billionaires right now building underground bunkers. All of them slated to be done by winter of 2024. That's scary shit.
So before the election?
Yeah. That's some scary shit. Coincidental.
Maybe that's where they will hide when they are exposed.
My question is,
well, that's not much of a hiding place if everyone knows about it.
Yeah, but you got to get into it.
You have to know where. You have to know where the entrance.
If we're hunting them here, we'll get to them.
You have to know where the entrance is, though.
Yeah, and then also they're secure.
I mean, literally, they can have an entrance.
But you can't secure it from if the government's hunting you, bro.
Yes, you can.
No, they'll just fucking blow your shit up and come in after you.
Yeah.
And then you got to have all the contractors on board that won't tell the government.
They're already doing that.
No, but when the government comes down on them, they won't fold. My ass, bro.
A lot of money. A lot of money.
We'll see, bro. We'll see. I feel like we're about to experience the most unprecedented shit we've ever experienced in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
In our grandparents' lifetimes at that.
So I was listening to Joe Rogan and Duncan Trussell earlier today on the way over here. And they were talking about, Project Bluebeam and AI and how they can facilitate. Well, if you guys think about it, if AI wanted to pin us against each other, they could literally just post a shit ton of articles online from a fake website, fake news article, just fake pictures, fake videos, whatever.
Like the dropping of the Death to America things in the movie.
Yeah.
From Korea.
If AI really wanted to take control and pin us against each other,
they can create misinformation at
they
a high
They
scale.
can just take control of the internet, So, and then you got Project Bluebeam. That's another route that they could take, which is to fake an alien invasion, which may sound crazy to you, but
they're gearing up for it.
With all of these so-called sightings and people coming forward talking about,
well, the government confirming too.
That's the government confirming that
never ever, and all of a sudden they're just like, oh yeah, it's real big deal, and we just carry on, bro. It's like, wait, guys, they just said it, and everyone's just like, yeah,
whatever. Now no one really cares.
We got furries and shit now. We're worried about aliens, bro.
They're just dropping little tidbits at a time to keep us slowly stringing along.
It's like, so the whole thing, they have to tell us so that it can fulfill the prophecy.
Yeah.
Because then what happens if they tell us and we do nothing about it? It's karmic. It's like what we get for, you know what I mean? Because they told us they were going to do it.
Right.
This is like I don't know if it's their satanic
demonic
rituals or they're just their cabal rules.
Right.
But they have to tell us, right? That's why you see people like Sam Smith.
Yeah.
They've totally sold their souls to the devil.
I hate that fucker, dude.
But come on,
I just
bro.
want to give him a titty twister.
Before the last few years, that was not him. He was very sophisticated and respectable and made really good music, and was just a gay guy.
Every time
now he's like flamboyant, hypersexual gay dude, bro, who worships the devil. Like in all his videos and all his content, it's every picture you see of him is one eye, bro. It's like,
but my question is, why does he think that he looks good when he does that? Like,
because of the movement,
with his nipple tassels,
because of the
movement.
No judgment, bro.
I mean,
people who support that movement support him.
I despise that song now, Body Shop.
Yeah.
You liked it at first or what?
I did. But every time it fucking comes on, I'm like, God, dude, now I can just picture Sam Smith and nipple tassels dancing around in high heels and going like this, like
he's making all the gay dudes go crazy, huh?
I mean, I doubt
they're
it.
Just like,
I don't know.
Look at daddy.
I like.
That's fucking sick, dude. That's sick.
It's crazy though, but that's to my point. Like they're showing us, they're telling us every day and everything that we see, bro. You can easily look into Hollywood right now, and you can divide everyone up of who's in and who's not. It's very easy to tell because the ones who are not, they're like B-list celebrities right now. The ones who are in, bro, they're all satanic worshiping, like innuendos and fucking sexualizing America, bro. Like Sexy Red just won album of the year,
that's
rookie
crazy.
of the year. Like that's the most garbage music I've literally ever seen and heard in my life.
Is that the ski?
Yeah. The content of the music, bro, is
Wait a minute.
embarrassing to
Wait a
humankind.
minute. Wait a minute. That's the same chick that said was pro-Trump, right?
Yeah.
So how is she winning awards if she's pro-Trump?
They're infiltrating, bro. They're gaslighting and infiltrating. They can still use her to dumb down America, bro.
What's that song? Ski.
Or here's an even better example. They sided her with us to make us look that stupid, bro.
Oh, dude.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? They're siding all this ignorance with us so that people be like, yeah, that's a Trump
Do you
supporter
know
for you.
Do you know what's bad is that people actually fucking listen to that song, those songs.
Yeah, if you see me and you're trying to see
because
what's
they've
up.
dumbed down society, though, man. I told you guys about
Ski
how,
Yee crowned Song of the Year.
yeah, Song of the Year, bro.
That's fucking crazy. That is fucking
They don't
crazy.
even between her and Blueface, bro. They don't. She's
Oh
like
my
she's like the
God.
female Blueface, but they don't even know how to rhyme on time, bro. They're not even on the beat or no. I'm just like,
dude.
how is society this oblivious
It's so
to like
fucking bad. Like
Oh,
I'm
bro.
so disgusted with music today. Like
it's bad, homie.
That's why
this is why I listen to country.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I say. That's why we're
My
turning
people
to
let me
fucking,
down, bro. I
See,
can't
but
fuck
the
with my
thing
culture.
is-
Yeah,
The
that's
thing
why we're
is-
turning into country now.
Is then black people are going to take over country too, which is going to be good. I think it's going to be.
I don't
Why does
think
it
it-
have to
I
be a
don't-
racial thing?
But
That's
why
just
does
what
it?
it
Why does it
is.
have to be a takeover? is
They
my
own
thing.
music.
What do you mean?
They run
There ain't
music.
a single black person that runs music, bro.
Not-
it's
they-
all,
they
it's
run
all Jewish
making
people
music.
and white men. They
Making
run
music.
music. They
Making
white
music.
people own BET, homie.
They
Yeah.
make music.
They make it for the man,
Yes,
and they make it according to what the man tells them to make.
and they're going to start making country music.
That's potential, yeah, for sure. I agree with you.
I don't think there's a chance in hell that there.
I
will
don't
just
think
be
they'll
a
take
run
over it, though. Yeah,
of
yeah.
fucking country.
We'll see.
They'll make it something else before it's accepted as country.
I don't know.
They'll rebrand it or some shit. You know what I mean?
Why?
I mean-
Just because Blanco Brown came out with a song and just like,
Nah, Bronco Blanc, he kills it.
dude,
though, bro.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I like fucking the Get Up. I love that song, but
Okay, so that T-Pain thing that I sent you, him
Yeah.
singing Tennessee
All right.
Whiskey. So he actually did a whole it's called Under the Covers
Country album?
no, it's just like he's covering other songs basically, and it's not all country, but like him singing some of the songs he sings it blows you away. So that I would suggest you guys go and listen to a couple of the songs because
The
he does
best
some
thing-
rock.
T-Pain has ever done for himself was lose the auto-tune.
Oh, for sure. Stop rapping too.
Like, why
honestly,
did he ever use it? The motherfucker can sing,
He
bro.
can sing.
He can sing like naturally, so giftedly. Yet the guy was using auto-tunes to make a career. It was insane.
going down. Apple bottom.
Yeah, he crushes it. Like producing is what he should have done the entire time until he started singing. But yeah, it's just on top of the covers.
Doesn't he have like a fucking Twitch like gaming channel that's really
Yeah.
popular and shit?
Yeah,
It's weird, bro.
like
he
a lot of
made
people
himself
do
a
that.
personality though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I mean.
yeah.
Oh,
That's what it is.
We gotta
It's all
start.
over.
We gotta start doing that.
Shit, you guys start playing Warzone, we could do that.
Yeah.
I ain't playing no fucking video games. Bro.
Did you guys watch that interview with David Grush on Tucker?
I
No,
did not yet. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Did you find the one with Kevin Spacey yet, or did they not release that one yet?
It was only like 10 minutes, but yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's even weird.
Honestly, I think it's
that
just,
makes it even more weird that he did that for 10 minutes. Worth.
yeah, but it's up to like 20 million views
$6 a month.
for his website.
Everybody,
Yeah.
every conspiracy page that I follow started posting all the Kevin Spacey conspiracy stuff after that Tucker Carlson thing. So I get the tactic behind
I don't know.
but he's gonna have to answer to the why. At
I
some
don't know.
point, bro. Like,
I
people
don't
are gonna be
know.
like, what was up with that?
I don't know. And Kevin Spacey has been doing that. Like he releases a video every year on Christmas.
Yeah.
But it's very strange because like you watch that show House of Cards.
Yeah.
And he acts like that fucking guy.
That's who he's imitating.
He was
right
definitely
But
playing a
that's
character.
like that's his like real life fucking
Yeah.
persona. Like he's
now. That show
like
was
a little
dope,
fucking
by the way.
freak, dude.
Like it started out dope, then it got
Yeah.
like all weird and
Yeah.
like
At the end, it
I've
was
never
kinda-
seen that.
The last season was lame.
yeah. But that was when he got in trouble
Mhm.
and shit, and so they started getting weird.
They had to kill him off and shit.
Are
Yeah.
you guys paying $6 to get Tucker Carlson's
No, I'm not paying. I'm
info?
not paying. The only subscription I'm paying for is like
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Friend Finder.
Friend Finder. If you pay monthly, it's
I'm gonna
$9.
start up a bunch of those accounts soon here,
Friend
For what?
Finder
like the dating sites and shit for our
for the gym.
for our fishing shit that we're gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I got to start like trying to network and catch motherfuckers on there.
Oh, I was like, what? For the fishing? I was like, you're gonna start trying
Fishing.
to find some fishing friends?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Fishing buddies. But yeah, that interview was pretty interesting.
yeah. There's just a lot of weird.
He was
stuff
talking.
going on, man.
He was talking about the fact that if you had actual visual evidence, if you could actually see and touch, and you're a religious person, that it would push you deeper into religion. And I believe that. I believe that if I were able to see something up there, I would know that we've been created from something. Something created us. Like,
What about all the evidence that does exist? Like, there's people who have gone to all the places in the Bible and found proof and evidence of the things that are supposed to, the structures and the locations and you know what I mean, the demographics of all the stuff in the Bible. I mean, the tomb is still there.
Look up
the Temple Mount, all those different things, you know, exist still, and people go to visit them all.
look
the time.
up Ezekiel's look up Ezekiel's image of an angel per AI or something.
Oh, I just saw this the other day.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I don't know how like realistic that is, but it's a very cool depiction. It just looks so
Kinda creepy.
futuristic, though.
It's creepy. Let's see. I don't think any of these. I don't know how, John. How would you describe it?
It's like that one there.
The one I'm on?
No, the one in the middle next to it. Yeah, very similar to like shit like that.
Yeah, it's just like it looks like kind of like mechanical, I guess. Isn't that weird? Ezekiel's image of an angel AI. I don't know. Oh, right there, all the way to the left.
last one. That
Go,
TikTok.
go
one.
up, go up.
Go up?
Yep, go up a little bit, all the way to the left. That one. There you go. So it had a lot of images like that. So that's what supposedly of what Ezekiel had described. What? Oh, really? Damn. Those are getting very intricate.
That's what it looks like.
Keep
There's
going.
multiple
Keep going.
depictions, though.
Yeah, keep going.
That's like an eyeball.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But the weird part is what AI thinks
Those are just
that
aliens.
he's looking at.
Yeah, but based on what? You know what I mean? Because AI, you can give it descriptions or tell it based on
Well,
the
it
description
pulls off
given
of
here.
everything on the
Didn't
internet.
you just send that one thing that was saying zoom out further, or was that somebody else?
I know what you're talking about.
It's a video of somebody
where it
asking.
took us all the way through the universe, the galaxies, and nebulas and black holes, and
and it's just like keep going, and then it shows you more and more.
yeah,
But that's fucking crazy though.
yeah, it's a trip.
I don't know. But
it still has wings and stuff in it.
That is the weird thing.
Yeah,
That's why it's not. I don't know.
but then you got to remember, like,
AI's right now. AI is like having a child do things though.
yeah,
There's so much more to go. This is like low level shit for AI right now, bro. It's so intelligent that this stuff is just like scratching the surface.
yeah, and it's constantly evolving. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
But Yeah. So that was interesting. But yeah, like I was saying, if you did see, something like that, I think I would be closer to my religion.
I don't know. I think it would give people, I mean, and people have a lot of excuses already, but it would give people excuses to do bad things and then forgive and get accepted or feel as if that will work. But obviously, I don't think that would work.
There's so many different understandings too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like in Calvinism, they believe in that, like perseverance of the saints. Like you can do no wrong once you've been saved and you've been shown salvation. Yeah. So once you've accepted God or God has accepted you, however you determine salvation, in Pentecostal, they believe you have to speak in tongues before you can find true salvation, which is weird. But perseverance of the saints is like, now that you've been saved, you can go fuck up and, if you happen to kill somebody or do something, like you're still going to go to heaven because you've been preserved by your salvation.
Have you seen like any Irish movie basically where like the guy's on his deathbed? Yeah, well, no, more like mob movies. Oh, gotcha. At the end of the movie, usually the guy's like super old or whoever you're following, and then they accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, basically, and then they study religion for like a month or two, and then that's what gives them
think that
peace.
They're forgiven. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So same. It's something like that. Perseverance of the saints. Yeah. It's weird. Just like, I studied Calvinism for a really long time. But they also, because they have this, I can't remember what it's called, but they go by the tulip and it all stands for different things. Perseverance of the saints being one of them. The other one is irresistible grace, meaning like if you're called, or there is a called, you know what I mean? So like God has already predetermined you're going to hell no matter what you do, and you are called. And because you are called, at some point in your life, you will come to know Christ because of the calling. So it's irresistible grace. But I have such issue with that understanding, because it's just like anyone's guess. Well, we're destined for hell. What if someone is destined for hell that is trying to find God? Why doesn't he get the same opportunity that the other person has who was called or of the called?
Yeah, that's a weird take.
Stuff like that. But I know, but there's so many different versions like that. Just like, what is it that the culture that believes that they're supposed to kill Christians on behalf of their God, bro?
Like Hamas,
Islamic,
whatever that, whatever. But it's following.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff out there, which makes it convoluted. Which then takes us to the point of that guy where he's saying that they've done that on purpose. They've convoluted religion so much so that nobody can understand or know the real meaning or purpose.
Islamic resistance movement.
It has called on members of other two
Abrahamic faiths, Judaism and Christianity, to accept Islamic rule in the
Middle
East.
I don't get what religion is that.
Islam.
It's just Islam.
Yeah.
Do Islam does all forms of Islam like?
But no, they're just kind of misconstruing, I guess, their own religion to say that killing Jews is supposed to be righteous and religious.
You will be rewarded with 7 virgins in heaven for it. If you take
so they're when they say I'm gonna go commit jihad, and
so is it just Muslim then?
Not necessarily, because not all Muslims have that same understanding. I think they have a different version of the Quran than these guys.
Yeah. That's why what makes me so confused is like, okay, there's so many people here that are siding with like the Palestinian people who then don't blink an eye at like what the Hamas, what they follow, I guess, is what you could say.
That's because they're being told what to believe. They don't have a fucking clue why they believe that. We've seen evidence of that.
But their religion isn't the same as those as themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just weird.
Yeah, because no one actually believes in their own religions anymore either.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, I love it, but I don't like the part about the gays, so I'm not going to follow that.
Yep.
It's just like, okay, well, maybe you're misunderstanding that part too then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If there's something, because it's not supposed to be, God's not supposed to be vague. So if there's something in there that you don't agree with, you're probably not looking in the right place or understanding, the Bible correctly or whatever version you're reading. Because I just want to believe, bro, that there is a God, there is a creator, clearly. And if you just try your best to be a good person, you don't intentionally do horrific, fucking horrible things, or you've repented of the things you have done, and you're not sitting here going, well, I can do bad shit and just like repent and pray to God and I'll be fine and I get to go to heaven. I don't think that kind of thinking gets you anywhere.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't see how it could. It would make it unfair to the rest of us, because like there's people I want to kill.
Yeah.
But I don't, because I fear the consequence now. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then God can't, that wouldn't be how a God is, at least not in my mind.
Yeah.
And a God doesn't hate. You know what I mean? So like if you're gay, be gay. I don't think God hates you for that. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's so hard to say.
Well, now you see that the Pope is flipping the script.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, this is a good thing. And I'm like, is it though? Like, weird timing.
Weird.
Yeah. Why would you want
first
somebody
he
like that?
invited a whole bunch of transgender men to the Vatican, which is way weird out the gate. And now he's given approval, which I think is cool. Like, they should be able to. I just don't like the timing of it.
Yeah. And also that it's him also doing it. Like, it's like having a president that was racist and now he's not racist.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, when you see them kiss the hand of like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, then it makes you realize, oh, the Pope.
That's why
the Pope is not really the Pope.
Well, the other thing is,
and they've all been busted for child molestation in the Catholic Church. So like, you're probably not the right.
You don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
Like, sorry to all my Catholic friends, but idolatry.
The other thing that bothers me is how much they have taken out of the Bible. I'm wondering
what they're hiding. Yeah, they've got quite a few books out of pages.
I would say if there's one place that I could visit, it'd be the basement of the Vatican to go explore all of the shit. Like if I had some sort of like AI or something that I can just scan the entire library of the Vatican.
Oh, you mean Neuralink?
There you go.
Yeah, it's here.
But yeah, that bothers me. It's like we're supposed to just believe whatever they came up with, that whatever.
And they're allowed to hold that information from us because they're worried we won't know how to take it.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, you took it and you're hiding it.
Mm-hmm. So it would be interesting if like we were able to figure out like, oh shit, there actually was giants at one point.
Yeah, I do think there was. We have a lot of pretty solid evidence of that, honestly.
That there was giants?
Yeah. There's a lot of depictions.
Dion is skeptical.
Very.
Yeah, but there's a lot of depictions. You know what I mean? They exist in history.
But maybe there was just really small people.
I mean, I guess that.
What do you mean?
Be.
Maybe people were just smaller.
So they made dwarfs and stuff like be servants and stuff.
Yeah, and then
but they've shown like Pharaoh or Egyptian
like 8 foot, 9 foot
being less than the giants.
Oh.
So that wouldn't make sense. If you were a slave, you wouldn't get to wear crowns.
I don't know.
There's quite a bit of like weird, unexplainable.
I always go to the hieroglyphics and stuff like that, man, because I think that the scribings on the wall tell us so much more, and we don't really know how to interpret that stuff. But what we don't do is we don't address how we come up, like dinosaurs. I'm just not a believer, right? So how do we come up with so much more proof and evidence, like in person? Like, hey, guess what? We found more T-Rex bones. In fact, we even know what this T-Rex was built like, looked like. We know what all the dinosaurs were structured like. But there's no evidence of dinosaurs anywhere.
See, but look at this one, right?
What do you mean?
Besides bones, which we've never found all the real bones, though. We've only found bits and pieces, and then manufactured the rest of it to fit. You know what I mean?
It is interesting that.
But you could find dragons in all these things.
But imagine like Kevin Durant and me, like, and he's holding my head by my hair, like that's the same size difference. That's not a giant.
Potentially. It could also just be the way they interpreted people in terms of who was more powerful.
Like who's more powerful. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Being larger.
Go scroll down a little bit.
Okay. See, this is like Marcus Aurelius type stuff, though.
Gigantus skeleton. I don't know. It's interesting because like they depict that David and Goliath. Goliath is supposed to be a giant, but he could have been just a Thor type guy, and then David could have been just like somebody like my height.
But even like making people look bigger because they are more powerful is a very reasonable thing, I guess, in today's society. If you were trying to look bigger, but I don't.
That motherfucker right there. He's
See, that one's interesting.
This one right here.
no.
Yeah, no, I like that one.
Click on that one right there. Right there. He's holding a giant club.
Looks like a fucking eggplant to me.
Yeah, me too. And it's right.
Oh no, it's a flower at the tip of a snake.
She's like, oh my
and the
god,
snake
your dick
is
is so big.
She's holding it up.
Oh, it's a vein, not a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
That's an eggplant for sure.
I think it's like a beam
Honestly,
of light around the snake shooting out of the flower,
Dude,
bro.
hieroglyphs are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That is
Hieroglyphs
weird.
are so wild. But
That doesn't really.
But we know that there was a cataclysmic event that happened roughly 12,000 years ago, right?
I don't know if we
Wiped
know
off
that,
the
something had- I don't-
majority of the planet.
I don't know.
I mean, the evidence is there.
the evidence is there for Jesus existing too.
I'm not saying he didn't. Jesus did exist.
There's evidence for dragons. There's evidence for aliens.
What
It's
dragon?
like-
What? Because there's cave drawings of
yeah,
them?
of not dinosaurs.
Wait a
dragons.
minute. What if they're just high as fuck, just drawing?
Yeah, that
I mean,
happens.
yeah, but they were a lot more intelligent when they got high. That's what they used it for.
But they just
To
probably,
to
maybe they
tune
just
in.
saw fucking dragons.
Yeah,
They were
and
hallucinating.
they never saw dinosaurs.
They were hallucinating.
Yeah,
That is true. I don't know though. That's. I think a lot of snakes in like.
Well, they
hieroglyph-
say that if there was dragons, that their bones would have been disintegrated. We wouldn't have found their bones.
These aren't even hieroglyphs. These are
Whereas,
just pictures
you
of
know,
dragons.
Dragon bones are really fucking. Obviously, they were big. I mean, did you guys see that they just found those woolly mammoth bones?
yeah, I did see that.
It was their bones, I believe. It was like full fucking woolly mammoth.
Or how about all the mountains that look like giants sleeping,
Yeah,
petrified?
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy to see.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
some
like
of
how you
them are
spelled
like
woolly.
holy.
Woolly mammoth bones.
I had to get as close as I could.
Go to all.
That's close.
Go to all. See if that article pops up. Oh.
2015.
Oh, it was like just a couple days ago. Yeah. But anyways. Yeah, shit's crazy. I don't know.
That looks like rocks and some tusks.
They're gonna be calcified.
Yeah, but elephants. Did you guys see that video of the elephant that it destroyed a hippo? Like the hippo was trying, or no, was it a rhino? It was crazy. Anyway, keep talking. I'll get it. It's a cool like nature video.
Nature.
Or don't keep talking.
We're all watching you and shit.
Hey, Dion, did you watch the 2 Alex Jones podcasts I told you to watch?
No, fuck that, dude. I can't listen to that guy talk.
Yeah, I saw a video, an Alex Jones video the other day. I was going to send you. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. But I've been trying not to send as many.
You're fine.
But he was chasing after a guy who was literally putting kids in the back of a car, like
Oh, that was
just piling them in there.
I think that's during 2020.
He was trying to stop the car from leaving.
Yeah.
He was saying it was kidnapping. Like,
Yep.
like what? Like, is it just a show, or does like that dude actually go through shit like that and no one does nothing about it?
No, he does it. Like,
But no one does anything.
no, they all think that he's just a fucking crazy guy.
Loony?
That's so nuts,
Yeah.
man.
Like Dion.
Like me.
Even with video evidence.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
With video evidence, yeah.
All right, here it
Oh
is.
shit.
Holy
Yeah, that's a rhino.
shit, dude.
That's totally a rhino.
I was gonna say because it had a horn too, so it flips it over, and it's like, all right, you want to mess around?
Oh, oh, got him right in the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, he's
god.
a goner.
You're not getting out of that one, bud. Oh, I never seen him get back up though. Oh,
Wow.
He ran off and died.
oh,
somewhere,
for
though.
sure, died somewhere.
Wow.
He didn't leave the elephant alone though. That was his fault.
I don't think rhinos run from battles though, do they?
I don't know. That's the first time I've ever seen a rhino.
Honestly,
like,
though, like their hide is so fucking thick.
Yeah, like I've seen lions bite at them and not.
So I don't
break the
even-
skin.
his
that might
tusk
have-
isn't that long. Honestly, it might not have killed
That
them.
might have, yeah.
But what did it expect? It wanted to get under his belly and like stab it or what? That's what I was confused about.
Shit's crazy, dude. But yeah, Alex Jones, fucking wild ass guy. Wild.
Yeah, him
guy.
and Jesse Ventura have been two of the dudes that have gone into the shit for
Listen to me, I'm Jesse Ventura.
Yeah. But they've both been written off as just crazy motherfuckers, bro. But they've and like Jesse Ventura, he showed
Who is that?
when COVID came around, bro. He had some footage come back from his show. Remember, he had
The
like
conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, he had some footage
They
come
canceled
back
that show?
about a lady that
This
was
guy?
a lady that he was former governor of Minnesota.
Yep.
That's what it
And a
says.
wrestler. Yeah.
Yep.
72 years old.
Yeah, but so like this lady was telling him about what was coming, about COVID coming, and that there's going to be
interesting.
back in when he had that show, bro. It's like people brought it back and they're like, "Whoa, this didn't age well." Because she even said that then they're going to try and take control of everyone via a vaccine, and there's going to be all like she broke it down, bro, and it was exactly what was happening at the time during COVID.
Well, he predicted all kinds of shit. Alex Jones.
Yeah.
He predicted 9/11.
See, I don't think they're predicting these things as much as they're getting
Predicted
intel.
9/11.
Well,
They're
I don't think
intel.
he's
For anyone
well,
to think that they're predicting this shit is bullshit.
He's
They
just,
got intel, bro.
well, maybe, but he was able to say like, hey, the towers are going to be hit, you know, and they're going to try to use it as a power grab, and then he said Russia's going to be invading Ukraine. Well, he reads all these papers like they're through FOIA, Federal of Release of Information Act, and he reads all of this shit that is on, you know, that's public knowledge, and that's why they hate him. That's why they hate him so much, is because he's the actual one that's actually reading through all these fucking documents.
Why did they put that shit out if they
I don't know.
when
I have no idea. I don't know, but you know, I don't know, but he was able to fucking predict all this shit that happened that came true, and that's why they hate him. And you saw they tried to take him out, you know, with this whole Sandy Hook thing, and so they actually took him off Twitter prior to that Sandy Hook thing. They booted him off Twitter. They said it was because he went and confronted, I think it was one of the guys from Google, calling him fucking an asshole or something like that. All he did was confront him and was saying that you're less of a man, basically, and they booted him off Twitter for that, for bullying. And they booted him from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They canceled his bank accounts, and then they went after him for Sandy Hook and financially ruined him. And so he had to file for bankruptcy. And yeah, so
That's why you don't mess with Google.
he's the most canceled man.
He's a
out there.
millionaire still.
No, I mean that Google will always win.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the thing is
By
that
win, they'll do whatever they fucking want.
Yeah,
they-
exactly.
they
There's
needed
no takedown of them.
Yeah.
they needed to silence him because he was the one calling everybody out on
Yeah.
their bullshit.
Yep.
But
So-
Google is like the only way to get information out. So
The thing is that that whole Sandy Hook thing, still freedom of speech. As much as you disagree with it, it's his freedom of speech
Yep.
to say crazy shit. But yet they sued the fuck out of him for billions of dollars,
Yeah.
and they were able to win.
It's nuts.
yeah, I don't know. The defamation obviously is still the case of what, like, how those people got harassed, like the families, by people that are hardcore with
Well, it's still going back to the Rudy Giuliani thing. He got sued for $100 million for defamation, because he brought up some facts about election fraud.
Yeah, that one is weird too. It is weird. I didn't see what he said though, like exactly, because like, did he call out individuals or did he just say the occurrence of what happened, like Georgia in general?
I mean, I saw that shit. It looked like
Yeah.
that was what was going down. They actually got footage of people during that shit, like moving stuff
tubs
around. Yeah.
underneath the tables.
Like what? Like
It was crazy. I mean,
We
I
got
agree.
called conspiracy theorists because we said that January 6th wasn't an insurrection, and we wanted to see all of the footage, and then we got called conspiracy theorists. You know, because we called them out on their bullshit. But then we saw the rest of the footage, and it turns out that, hey, yeah, it wasn't an insurrection.
Yeah.
They were letting these people in.
What are the charges that everyone who's gone to jail so far over that are? What are the actual charges? Have you heard anything on that?
I'm sure it's just trespassing.
Yeah, I'm sure none of them have been
criminal
arrested for insurrection.
No.
None of them have gone
No.
to prison for
No.
insurrection.
Nope.
So like, this is the whole shit with
It's like
Donald
criminal
Trump, bro.
trespassing or
It's
something.
like he's never been tried and convicted.
Yeah.
Nobody has been convicted of insurrection or being a part of an
Correct.
insurrection.
Yep.
Therefore, no insurrection took place. So how all this stuff is happening is crazy.
Yep. And they're still calling it the insurrection. Yeah. Guilty.
But
of
nobody's
trespassing.
getting sued for slander or defamation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
on
it's
the,
just
on the right. You know what I mean?
But they're going to prison for like 5 years.
I saw one dude like 20 years or something like that.
So
even.
the lead dude of the Proud Boys, where they said that the Proud Boys is like this big racist group,
Yeah, they're feds.
but he was a Fed informant,
Yeah.
but he's Cuban, and they're like saying these guys are full of white supremacists, and this
Wow.
guy has like tan skin,
I remember seeing it.
and
They look like Dion.
they threw him, yeah, exactly, they
did.
threw him in prison for 20 years.
Yep. Sure.
Holy fuck!
It's crazy, man. We're living in some like. What's scary is that like we keep talking about, they're showing us now, man. That movie, Leave the Road Behind, was about as creepy and about as intentional as you can get. Like even from right from the gate, bro, when they opened up, and these are spoiler alerts now because we've all seen it, so don't listen anymore. But
If you haven't seen it,
yeah.
you're
But in the beginning, when Julia Roberts is talking about why she booked the beach house,
Yeah,
and she's like, I'm watching the neighbors, I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm just thinking everyone is out there just getting after it, loving life. And she's like, then I realized something. And she turns, looks dead into the camera and goes, I fucking hate people.
yeah.
Bro, how many times do you say that on a weekly basis right now?
Only a couple.
That's more than you,
Yeah.
I bet, than you did pre-COVID.
No.
Nah, come on, we didn't
I feel
go
like-
around saying I fucking hate people as much as we do now. The point of that is,
Yeah.
like, they know they're programming people.
yeah.
And they taunt in this movie a lot about that kind of programming that they're putting into us, man.
And like the little girl playing on her iPad and watching Friends continuously, and just like being so obsessed with finishing this series.
And that's all that mattered
Like,
to her amidst all the drama that's happening.
even though her life is on the line.
Throw a little racial undertone in there with the
bro.
girl that was like, I don't like white people.
Which is crazy because she's like 20 years old, and it's like, dude, like
Yeah.
no 20-year-old is just like
It's
so
weird.
hardcore. And I don't know.
It's such a weird movie, man. And the other thing too is they tried to like, Kevin Bacon playing the prepper and all that stuff, you know what I mean? But they tried to make him seem like he was the one in the right. Like, hey, this guy planned ahead accordingly, and he's the only one that's gonna do well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like they're really trying to like drop the hints and program and do all that shit all in one.
What did you
shot,
think of
bro.
the Tesla thing?
That was fucking weird too.
That
Isn't
and
that crazy?
they plugged Starbucks really hard in that one too, which was weird.
They did weird plugs for Starbucks
Yeah.
on that one. But again, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Those are just odd things I noticed when watching
Yeah.
movies. I'm like, okay, they definitely paid for that.
And now it makes me want to ask the same thing I think you guys brought up, is like they had to have gotten clearance from Elon to use Teslas.
For sure.
Or
But
Elon probably got sued.
Elon has voiced himself over the Obamas before, hasn't he?
What do you mean?
About like the
I'm not
weird
sure.
conspiracy surrounding them and stuff. So like he's made it very clear, like he sees them suspicious too.
It's being weird.
But then he would just be like, yeah, I want to be a part of your movie that you're making about the shit that we are talking about on Twitter about.
I mean, you
guys.
can't just use their product like that, especially when you're showing it in a negative light.
You cannot. No, but it's got to be an endorsement deal or a production, like, trade off of some
That's
sort.
crazy though, because that did not do Tesla any favors.
No,
Right, that's
what I'm
the other
saying.
thing. But I think the reality, I think they use Tesla to get us like this, because the reality of it is they'll do that with all electric vehicles.
It makes me
Yeah.
never want to buy an electric vehicle.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to have one,
Fuck
but
no,
because I've
Just to
driven
go
one, I've
fast.
rented one, and they're fucking crazy, bro.
dude. I've driven
it was
a
so
Tesla,
fun.
but it's just
Oh, my bad.
I've driven a Tesla, but it's I don't know, it's cool because there's like so much features, but dude, that fucking battery, fuck that shit.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna
That's why I
lie.
said I would just want one, but as long as I still got all my other vehicles.
The Teslas that are like hatchbacks look ugly as fuck.
That's the SUV.
They look so
Yeah.
ugly.
That's their SUV.
And
I've
also
seen
the
them tricked out
Cybertruck?
though, bro.
The Cybertruck?
That's garbage.
Also
looking too.
really ugly.
Yeah,
And it's not a truck.
But their performance is fuck, man.
Yeah.
For real. And I've seen the SUV Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen one like tricked out, bro. It looked fucking bad.
Did it?
Yeah.
I mean, the ones that look like regular sedans that look almost like sporty, those ones look fine. But the ones that are like with the really big hump, like I don't get that. I get like aerodynamics, but that looks dumb. Looks not good.
It's how they made it an SUV though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy shit. It's like each week it's getting more and more extreme.
Yeah.
Leading up to this, whole next year we're gonna have to experience things. It's scary, bro. Like
we never get a break.
We never
get a break.
The shit they're showing us is freaky. Because
do you think it's because like Donald Trump just shook the tree too hard when he ran in 2015 and
I feel won? See, I'm so weirded out by this whole situation right now because part of me wants to say like Trump's in on it,
and we don't want to depend on one individual to save our lives.
If Trump were in on it, nothing would happen. He would win, and that would be it.
Well, they need us divided. It's a war strategy. Divide and conquer is the oldest one in the book, bro.
Well, why not let him win then?
They need us divided first, and then they'll let him win, and then he will trick us right.
But if
into
all
the
this
trap,
if this civil war, there's not going to be an election.
Yeah, who would be?
It's hard to say.
Who would be better to incite a civil war than Donald Trump, though?
Well, see, and they're making him look like he's not that guy, that he wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're making him look like that only to plant the seed. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm right, and I don't have really good substantial evidence to back that. I'm just saying with the way things are looking, like, look, with all the shit we're seeing, right? We believe in a good amount of the shit we talk about on the show. Right? Like the conspiracies,
except for the dragons, but yeah.
Okay, sure, whatever. But aliens, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Dion doesn't believe it.
My point is like they got us, bro, right? They got us divided, they got us falling into the trap, and by having Donald Trump come in as one of the ones to help stir the pot makes perfect sense.
Well, why would they have him win in 2020 then?
Because look at what it's gotten them.
Yeah. Gets his side stirred up as well.
Well, if they got him in 2020, they could have just did whatever they wanted.
No, because they have to deliver it in a certain fashion. They can't just blatantly come.
So you really believe the Don is in on it?
No, I'm not saying I really believe. I'm just saying
what do you believe? Option.
I don't know what I believe. I'm trying to decipher right now. I'm trying to discern like smartly because I don't want to go all in on one direction.
If he's in on it, he plays it off the best. He's the best fucking actor ever.
Right. But so
he's out there fucking hitting holes in ones and shit.
Bro, yeah, that's different. That's just who he is, I think.
Yeah, but if he knows that he's in on it, he's gonna be one to facilitate this whole fucking giant civil war, and he's out there hitting holes in one.
Well, I don't know if he's facilitating a civil war. You have to believe in that part of it too. I think they want us to think that that's coming and that's potential, so that he can come in and cease fire and then have us right. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just hypothesizing, bro. Like with the way things are going, because you want to talk about actors. You really think that Obama and Biden and all these people, Kamala and everyone surrounding them in the White House and our military and our intel, you really think all those people are so stupid and ignorant and they're just looking at Biden and Kamala and everyone else that's that stupid, sell us out to other nations right now, and they're just like, yeah, well, they're doing good. No one's that stupid, bro. They're all acting too.
I think they just give Kamala a puzzle to work on.
Nah.
And then they push her off to the side. Biden, they juice him up just to walk out the door.
Right.
But his staffers and Obama are the one running the show right now. It's not Kamala.
Right. That's what I mean, though. They're all acting, bro.
Kamala is stupid.
No, I know. Biden and Kamala are absolute fucking morons, bro.
Yeah.
They don't belong in the position they're in, is my point. But everyone around them is like, yeah, no, they're justifiably there. And she's like, no, they're not. You guys are fucking acting. Because you're watching, like, it's clear as day they're selling this country out, bro. Every single day you see it go more and more into communism. And no one blinks an eye at it, which tells me they're all the great actors, and Trump's just fuck, bro. For all we know, Trump's being played, and he doesn't even realize it.
Yeah.
And nobody really wants that motherfucker to have been president. They just gassed him up, made him look a certain way. They're highlighting him. That's where his confidence comes from. So he's just like, you see the way everyone's talking about me on this side? I'm that dude, and they're over there just programming it like, yeah, you're that dude, motherfucker, until we say you aren't.
Well, I think when Trump got in, he learned a lot of valuable lessons with trusting people, because a lot of the people that he brought in with him turned their backs and threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
And up until even recently, they just throw him under the bus. So I think that he's going to learn his lesson this next go around. And he's going to be very, very particular on who he brings with. But
only time will tell now.
Yeah.
I personally believe that Trump dog he loves America. He's pro-America. And he wants to make America great again.
I believe that too, from the way things look. I believe that. I just don't know.
You don't
if
have
that's
an option
factual.
to not to not at
but
the
and
moment.
I just don't know if it's factual.
We don't have...
What was that?
Like a ringing or some sort, huh?
I heard just like a beep almost.
we don't have...
well,
yeah. He's going to be the one to...
yeah. I don't like... I'm going to keep saying it. I don't like the other guy. Sharmawama.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah, he's a...
Yeah.
I just don't... I don't
know. I'm on the fence about that guy too, because, bro, he's showing some pretty cool shit.
He says some good stuff.
Like but
he says exactly what I want to hear.
People,
you know,
so you're gonna write everyone off that says what you want to hear though.
I don't. I
like,
just don't know.
See how they got
like
this? RFK.
This is perfect,
like
bro.
RFK.
I like RFK though. That's the
he
thing.
says all you want to hear.
Bro, this is a perfect example of what I'm trying to explain. Right? They've got us so riled up that you literally will say that motherfucker's perfect for the job,
is not
so
real.
I don't trust him. Like that's literally what you're saying. You're like, this guy's so perfect for the job, he can't be trusted.
But the way
they want us to feel that
the way
bro.
he delivers things feels very untrustworthy and untrue. Like it's all planned. You know how Kobe Covington talks at like a press conference for UFC?
Yeah.
That's how he talks.
No way, Kobe's an idiot.
Yeah,
dude, Kobe sounds so fucking dumb.
He's an embarrassment to our side, bro.
He takes time and actually reads through what he's gonna say.
Dude, he got his ass
like,
whooped
that
and
shit,
was like,
yeah,
Donald Trump's gonna make America great again. And while he's being interviewed, like,
Yeah,
dude,
and then
shut up,
Trump's
man.
walking out.
He's like,
He's
you got
like,
your
ugh.
fucking ass.
That guy's
beat.
I don't know that
he's
guy.
embarrassing, bro.
Oh my god, he's so fucking stupid.
it seems like it's just all so scripted, and like obviously they have to at some point to like make it good because you don't want to embarrass yourself. But fuck, I don't like it.
So yeah, I agree with you. Like he's very on point with what he needs to say, and how to get it. But here's the other thing: he's also very well studied. If that's the case, like he's like there's
very
no way
to be able to bring it up and
not
and
just
then
bring
keep
it up, bro. He can bring up any topic
and keep
about
it on
any
point.
fucking decade, about any presidency, and he's very, very thorough in his knowledge and his understanding to the point where he's challenged everyone.
And nothing that he
and none of
says
these
is wrong.
motherfuckers have dared step to the plate with him.
Nothing that he says is wrong. Like when he's throwing all these all of them under the bus, you know, calling them fucking, you know, whatever. He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like Nikki Haley, fucking, she would love to go to war.
Mhm.
That's what she wants to do.
Yeah.
Chris Christie, he's just up there thinking about a jelly donut.
That guy's fucking weird, bro. I don't even
And
know why
then,
he's running.
you know,
He's so weird.
Ron DeSantis is just looking for his donors. He's gonna do what his donors want him to do.
In his high heel
Oh,
pumps.
His fucking high heels.
That's so embarrassing.
It's sad.
bro.
The whole competition,
Dude,
honestly,
he
is sad
fucked-
now
dude,
at
he
this
But
point.
again,
himself.
it's one of those things where it's so bad. It's like, is it even real?
Yeah.
He fucked
Is
himself.
any of it real on either side, bro? And are we all just playing into the hands?
What
you know?
what do you guys think it would be like if Trump was there? Would they just be asking Trump all kinds of questions about like what's going on currently with him, and
I
they
think-
wouldn't even be about?
I think it would only focus on Trump and,
Yeah.
and the narrators
They would try to
or the
make him look
mediators.
bad.
The mediators would bring up all the shit that has
That's
not
going
been
on.
factual, that
Yeah.
there's no evidence or that
Yeah.
he's been convicted of over and over and over, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
And they don't let nobody talk or respond or answer. Like it's such a fraudulent experience to watch go down.
Oh, it's
that
so
would have been
frustrating.
worse off for everybody. And so I'm glad he didn't end up coming out to any of them, and like they should be happy too.
He doesn't need to, because when they talk, he gets more popular
Yeah.
by some of the shit that they say.
I
That's
think
true.
the best move he's ever made was not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're so wrapped up in the fact that he won't do it, and they're just flabbered. They're like, "Oh my god, he won't even give us the respect."
I'm
of
gonna
coming
call
here."
him Donald Duck.
Donald Duck,
Dude, Chris Christie. Is
And they all of them just know deep down inside.
He thought
they're
it was
all
the sickest
arguing-
bird, dude. He
Yeah.
thought it was. He just used
Donald Duck.
I'm gonna call him Donald Duck, and he just thought it was the sickest
And he
bird.
looked around.
And he went. He
Like,
went.
who's laughing?
He went and posted on Twitter after that too.
God,
Dude,
that guy's a moron.
He's pulling at like 1% right now. Like,
I just wanted to get like a real statistic on what's going on with the arrest for the insurrection. It says, so this is just one individual. We'll go over it. It says that he was charged with entering and remaining in a restricted building on grounds, disorderly and disruptive conduct in a restricted building or grounds, disorderly conduct in a Capitol building, parading / demonstrating or picketing in a Capitol building.
so couldn't you say
That's so stupid.
disorderly and disruptive conduct in a restricted building or grounds, disorderly conduct in a Capitol building? Couldn't you charge the guy that pulled the fire alarm for the exact same thing?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There were signs
But he got
that
off
said
with a
don't-
fine.
You can also say all the people protesting for Palestine right now have done this.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
In
that's
the-
what
in
they
the
just
Capitol.
said. Yeah, they went
Yeah.
into the Capitol, and that's nuts. Nuts.
But who's the leader of that campaign? And how come they haven't been charged with insurrection?
Yeah.
I mean, they actually went in violently.
Yeah, they did.
This is it's just such a bullshit fucking scenario, bro. It's so hard to believe that.
I believe
either one
that,
side is really falling for
that
it.
was the government's response in order to keep the citizens in check. They had to respond swiftly and harshly. Well, I shouldn't say swiftly, but they had to respond harshly. It's just like the protests back in the 60s. Ohio, was it Ohio State, when the National Guard shot the protester?
I don't remember.
I remember that happening. I don't know where it is though.
It was on a
I would've
college
been young.
campus. I don't know what they were protesting for. If it was for the Vietnam War, but one of the protesters was shot by a National Guardsman. So I believe that it was just the government's response had to be harsh to show the U.S. citizens, like,
Yeah.
if you fight against the government, we're going to come after you. So stay in line, motherfucker. Stay in line.
Yeah. You fucking peons! Don't you dare.
You fucking
Kent State
Peons.
University,
By the way, don't
Ohio,
forget to vote
Kent
for
State.
me.
Yeah. That's what it was. Kent State.
killing 4 and wounding 9. It's
Oh shit!
a little more than 1. That's like a mass shooting nowadays. That's crazy.
Yeah.
There was just another mass shooting in where the fuck was it? Prague or some shit like
Oh,
that.
overseas. Yeah.
Yeah, and like a bunch of people were killed.
Yeah.
National Guard fired into a crowd of Kent State University demonstrators, killing 4 and wounding 9. The impact of the shooting was dramatic. The event triggered a nationwide student strike that forced hundreds of colleges and universities to close. During Richard Nixon.
What were they protesting?
Let's look here.
I'm just 1970. That's after the
1970.
Vietnam War, right?
With Richard Nixon, who I don't know what would have been going on. I'm not good at history.
Oh, let's right here. Vietnam War.
Oh,
America's
okay.
involvement in the Vietnam War.
There you go. So they were protesting the Vietnam War, and which
They invaded Cambodia and widened the Vietnam War.
which we were involved with by false pretense.
Yeah, it says the decision to bring the Ohio National Guard to Kent State University campus was directly related to the decisions regarding American involvement in the Vietnam War.
Interesting.
Good old Richard Nixon,
Interesting.
Yep.
the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's a lot of people to get shot.
yeah. This stuff happens all the time.
Yeah.
We're just more aware.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
We're more aware.
I think that's one good thing about the internet is the ability to research
Yeah.
certain stuff until
Except
they,
now,
until they can completely.
AI's gonna fumble it all up for us, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like just like that whole Jamie Foxx like conspiracy theory.
It's not.
If you don't believe it's him, and you look now, all the pictures that are available of him have been altered to look like the new guy. You know
Damn.
what I mean? That's how quick AI can work, bro. And it's probably just a command key they enter in that says go and fix Jamie Foxx everywhere. Historically,
on all of our Google images.
Yeah, you ever heard of the Mandela Effect?
Yep. The movie.
Same concept, right? So like everyone's like, oh, there wasn't what do they call that thing, that porcupine or whatever in the Fruit of the Loom logo?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, there was one in before, and now there's not. Everyone's like, there never was. That was a figment of your imagination. How do we know we didn't just go? They didn't go back and undo all that.
You know what the most fucked up one is the Sinbad one.
Yeah. And see, have you seen the video where Sinbad's all like, I
he did College Humor.
Yeah. It was a joke though. Yeah.
Have you guys seen the movie?
No, but I've seen people post, and I just don't know how real it is. But people have been like, I got the fucking movie, and they show like an old VHS tape with the cover and Sinbad on and everything. They're like, that movie fucking existed.
Oh,
I remember watching it.
Yeah,
I remember.
Or like,
him.
what was the other one? The Kit Kat with the hyphen in it. They're like, Kit Kat never had a hyphen. Never. But we all remember it having a hyphen. You know, like there's so many different, bullshit like that.
Oh yeah, and the guy with the monocle.
Yeah, or Curious George didn't have a tail.
Yeah.
You say the guy with the monocle? You mean the
Monopoly
peanut guy?
Monopoly guy.
Yeah, they say he never had one. Really, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or Jiffy, that never existed. It was always Jif.
Yeah.
Jiffy fucking existed.
Kit Kat right here.
Jiffy peanut butter was a thing back in the day.
Captain Crunch.
Yep.
It's capping.
It's always been capping, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I always said Captain.
Yeah, that's because.
But see the Fruit of the Loom thing. So I saw this cool video. It's probably some chick from TikTok or some shit. But she's challenging this because she said she went back and looked at all the trademark data, and the trademark data has a porcupine or whatever that thing's called in their registration for
so
their
they're fucking
part.
with us,
right? So she's challenging it. She made a whole bunch of shirts that looks like fruit in a porcupine.
To see if she gets sued.
And yeah, she's like, I'm going to sell the fuck out of these and make millions of dollars, or they're going to come in and sue me and prove my fucking point. It did exist.
Did she get sued?
We don't know yet. It was like
damn.
Yeah, it's crazy because she showed the documentation.
What would be the reason behind all that?
They're fucking with our heads, bro. They're preparing us for AI so that when AI comes and undoes everything, there's an excuse or a name for it all, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, didn't this used to look like this? Or like, nah, bro, that's the Mandela effect.
Dude, it is creepy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, Pikachu always had a fucking black
on his tail. Yeah.
I swear he did. I don't know shit about that stuff even.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That Kit Kat.
There it is, Kit Kat.
Though,
yeah.
That's
I
a
swear
weird
that
Kit
shit
Kat,
had a
though.
fucking hyphen in it when we were younger.
I think it did. I think it's got to be both. I've never even seen this packaging in my life.
Interesting. That's so interesting. But anyways, yeah, I believe that Sinbad played a genie, and he played a genie in the movie Kazam or Shazam, one over the other.
Kazam was Shaq.
Yeah. So Shazam. Yeah.
We were talking about this the other day. The robotic hand that actually can grip things.
Dude, that'd be fucking awesome.
Well, this is.
I just saw them put that one on that one at the end there on a man who he had some kind of muscular disease or whatever, and he couldn't open his hands.
He was able to do it,
and they tucked his fingers into the glove and then controlled it. And
that's so awesome.
But the other thing too, it's just dope for muscle memory. It teaches all over again.
You got to go to videos, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to find it on here.
New robotic hand that can grip weights.
This one, artificial muscles.
Oh yeah, that dude. That's
look at those
crazy.
things.
That's so cool.
Oh my god, that's so fucking creepy though.
Imagine just being a Teflon man, bro.
But the thing is like for you, think of all the people in the military that have lost limbs.
Absolutely,
like, that would be a game changer.
Yeah. And eventually, that's what we'll all be made out of.
Just fucking crush a fucking pool ball with your hand, bro, into powder.
What's your dick, dude?
What about your dick?
Bro, you can bust quickies like a motherfucker with that joint, bro.
Have you guys seen what's it, RoboCop, where it's just like his brain is put into his body?
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, well, humans will be extinct in the future, bro. We'll be like cyborgs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say humans are the sex organs of the machine world.
Interesting.
I don't know what quote that is or who made that quote, but that's what they say. Humans are the sex organs of the machine world.
Damn.
So when that chip comes out, that's just the start. Eventually we'll be all like that. We'll be able to procreate with that until we don't need to anymore.
Interesting.
We just upload whatever you want.
Then what would be our purpose? Slaves?
Multiplanetary.
Yeah, I can see.
Populate.
Star Wars and shit now.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to think of like. This is the old one. I want the new one.
The new one sucks, dude.
RoboCop?
The new one
The new one's
sucks
so
so
fire.
bad. No.
Yeah, the original RoboCop was fire,
Dude.
But we were kids.
I don't think I've ever seen this one before.
I honestly couldn't even watch the new one because it sucks so bad. Dion, you don't know good movies.
I do know good movies. I know
Citizen, you have 5 seconds to comply.
they're the same thing. That's the difference. It's just one's made for you, one's made for me.
Except your movie fucking sucked and that one didn't.
What was it, like 2018 that one came out? The newest one?
I don't know.
Somewhere like that, yeah, I think.
It was just bad, dude. Newest RoboCop brain.
Newest brain, RoboCop brains.
It's this one right here.
See, this is like fucking The Matrix.
Let me go to YouTube.
Remember how they had them plugged in like an embryo,
Yeah.
and then their body was in the Matrix?
Yeah. That's
gonna be us.
There was a meme from that. It was Morpheus.
this is so they're taking his robot suit off basically.
Oh my god, what did you do to me?
You got to keep one real hand.
Holy Christ. Holy Christ, there's nothing left.
That's gonna be us in the future.
The weird thing is that they keep the lungs, but I get you need the lungs for the brain, but
Your body may have gone, but you're still here. It's not even my brain. We had to repair the damaged areas, but we didn't interfere with your emotions.
Yeah.
you would think that they would figure out a different way to get brain to you, or get oxygen to your brain instead of having the lungs still, because that's still like a very vital part. Like you get hit in the lungs, you're done. But it's a robot suit.
It's
so.
for cinematic value, though.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't need that fucking lungs.
There's no way.
Didn't the last surviving guy on an iron lung just pass away?
But he was old though.
Yeah,
Did he die?
I believe so. Yeah,
Dude, that guy fucking put himself through law school.
I don't know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he like learned to write with his mouth,
Yeah.
turn pages.
Yeah.
He studied, got his law degree.
He passed away in 2003. That's not right.
Oh,
I feel like there's one more.
there's got to be. Was a polio patient? No,
That's him.
Barton Herbert.
Paul Richard Polio Paul.
There. He's the last person alive. He contracted polio in 1952 at the age of 6.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He's still alive.
Nah, I'm pretty sure
Paul Richard.
the last guy, died.
No way. Paul Richard is still alive, my friend.
Oh.
Paul Richard.
He's an American lawyer. Oh.
Holy shit.
Iron lung.
There you go. There you go.
Polio survivor. Does not look
He's
like
still alive, dog. He's only
died.
77.
Yeah, it does not say he's dead, so that's good. That's awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah, that fucker is still kicking, you know? Still kicking.
Sucked to be born in the 1950s.
Sucked to be fucking living in an iron lung.
Was that
your whole life?
so? That was from vaccinations.
Here's the thing, though. They've got the technology to get him out of
Dude,
there a long
that is
time ago.
that is a weird.
Like, they're just using this guy as an example, bro. Like, that motherfucker.
Stick your ass in this fucking thing and you're gonna stay there.
We could have fucking take him out and let him live a normal life.
Just
fucking
watch, he
25,
fucking-
60 years ago,
He was
bro.
able to contracted polio at the age of 6 and was paralyzed for life, only to be able to move his head, neck, and mouth. Oh my god, dude, it sucks.
So was it from vaccinations, or was it just like, how did polio come around?
No, that was before the vaccine, I think. I believe.
He got a bachelor's degree in 1978, then a Juris Doctor in 1984. He got a job teaching legal terminology to court stenographers at an Austin trade school before being admitted to the bar in 1986.
He wrote a book in 2020 he dropped.
Recognized by Guinness World Record as the person who spent the longest amount of time living in an iron lung.
Yeah, you can beat him.
Yeah, no thanks.
Can you imagine?
He started a little earlier than me too.
I wouldn't even want to live like that, bro.
I would not.
No, I wouldn't.
My thing is like, so if he gets out of it for like 15 seconds, he'd die. Like they wouldn't even be able to.
I'm sure we've got ways around that now, though, bro. Come on.
Well, because they could have given him oxygen through the face and then looked at his body and like did surgeries on him, right?
I don't know. It's very strange. It's 2023 and they couldn't have figured it out.
Yeah.
They had to keep him in this fucking 1950s.
I think just either that or nobody even
wanted to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not worth the time and energy.
It's really weird.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
Iron lungs are just fucking weird.
That's him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yep, that's him.
Wonder how fat he is.
How does he pee? Poop.
Colostomy bag?
Wipe your butt.
That's crazy, dude. He's just so happy.
Yeah, it sucks.
He's been in there since he was a kid.
And they had to give him bigger ones too, so there's a way to get out.
New iron lung. Interesting.
That's odd. Yeah. Anyway, that's
no life. Well, good talk, boys.
that was good.
Any plans for New Year's?
We getting fucked up?
I'm out of town.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to North Carolina to see my sisters.
Oh. You getting fucked up?
Of course. New Year's.
It's on a Sunday.
No school Monday.
And you're gonna be gone until Monday?
I come back on Tuesday.
Yeah. So yeah.
Tuesday. How about you, D?
Get fucked up.
Where you at?
Wherever you want to go.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, now I'm missing out. Fuck.
Yeah.
We'll get chased out. It'll be a good time.
Bring Mukato out.
Yeah.
See if he makes it to midnight.
I saw him at the gym. I was like, man, we were going in hard on you on the pod. He's like, what? Really? And he's like, man, you guys really got me.
It was a good time. It wasn't like he was bad. He wasn't throwing up on the floor or nothing. That would be worse. So.
It was just funny because he was talking mad shit about out drinking Cody.
Yeah.
And then he was like the first man down and shit. We all out drank him, not just Cody.
I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I was just ripping darts all night.
Yeah. He almost stepped behind the bar and almost got beat up. It was crazy. All I heard was somebody yelling, and I was like, what the fuck?
Get out of here.
Cody's like, yeah, you can't go behind the bar, I guess. Like, dude.
Well, I was like trying to hand her lighter back to her. Like, she gave me her lighter, and I was trying to hand it back, and I was like, go like this. She just like, get behind the bar. Like, freaked out that I stepped over the line. Over the line. Have you ever seen Big
Lebowski?
Lebowski?
Just pocketed her fucking lighter.
Yeah, I
and
should have
walked
just
away.
fucking took it. Like, fuck you. Have you seen The Big Lebowski?
I think I have way back in the day.
Classic.
I haven't seen it. I've seen it on Netflix. Like, it's on there now.
You need to watch Alex Jones' pod, dude.
Which one? Send me one. Send me the one you want me to watch.
I put both of them in the chat.
In the regular text?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not going to watch both of them. Unless the first one's really good.
I'm telling you.
Right now.
I'm telling you right now. Once you watch the first one, you're going to laugh so hard. You're going to be like, it's addicting. Because like the shit that they have Eddie Bravo on there, who's a huge conspiracy theorist, right? He's a big flat earther and everything. You put him and Alex Jones and Joe Rogan in the same room, like, and they're all high as fuck. It is so fucking funny.
I don't think that's like a good way for me to find out like that he's true and honest. He's like,
that's his jiu-jitsu coach, isn't it?
He is like one of the most renowned jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that's Joe Rogan's
his friend
jiu-jitsu coach. Yeah.
I'll watch it. All right, that's a good deal.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. All right,
cool.
Good?
Yeah, good shit. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends about us. Don't tell your friends about us. Talk good, talk bad. Doesn't really matter just as long as you're talking about us. Peace.